Electricity has been around forever. People came late to the party. For instance, human beings thought that lightning bolts were a message from God, in which one's dwelling could be set on fire for one's sins. It wasn't until Benjamin Franklin, in the mid-1700s, had his experiments with lightning in which a kite was used during lightning storm. The kite was seized by a lightning bolt and traveled down the string until it hit an iron key, which gave a spark. From that moment on, a lightning rod was put on a house and went down to the earth and grounded the lightning so it became harmless. A little later, in the early 1800s, Volta came up with an early version of a battery. In 1820, Hans Christian Ørsted, a Danish physicist, connected a battery to wire, and almost by mistake, he noticed that a nearby magnet changed direction according to the wire. The electromagnetic effect was upon us. In the 1830s, the scientist Michael Faraday created an electric motor. In the 1860s, James Clerk Maxwell created the mathematical equations in which electromagnetic fields were solved, the Maxwell equations, and the electromagnet wave modern age was born.
by a mesmerizing ride.
I have put many hours into this coherer to get it as best as I can. So see if you can get this into your brain. See if you can get this into your brain. See if you can get this into your brain. The telegraph key starts the Morse code, which sends to the induction coil a signal, which increases the voltage, and then to the resonant tuning coil. The vibration in this coil creates the wave, the electromagnetic wave, which travels through the antenna, through the air to the receiver, and down to the coherer, a glass tube filled with iron filings, which when activated by an electromagnetic wave, they cohere. And then a decoherer is necessary to make the filings unerect and bring it back to its original state for the next letter. It takes a long time to send a message to a coherer. And S is 3 dots, and O 3 dashes, and S 3 dots to send SOS. I learned Morse code reading aloud to a blind man who taught me Morse code when I was 12 years old. Do you have it in your brain?
No.
Do you have it in your brain?
No.
Do you have it in your brain? I have put many hours into this coherer to get it as best as I can.
He's only 21 years old. He should be in the army.
Oh, but he's so busy with these experiments. He's up in the attic working on experiments for pamphlets.
He hasn't even been to school. He has tutored me everybody wants.
Oh. At least he's very determined. He has our sergeant, Mario, upstairs helping him now.
Mamma mia, Mario. I'm going to have some words with the Guglielmo.
Oh, no, Giuseppe, he's a good boy.
Go over the hill there where I can't see you. It's 11:57. 12 o'clock, I'll hit the switch. If you hear the signal, shoot the gun. Bon suerte, mi estante. No one has ever done it. Wireless telegraphy. I learned how to use the equipment using invisible radio waves. One person to another, over 150 yards, to a coherer using Morse code. I'm going to try it. No one has ever done it. Wireless telegraphy. The spark gap ignites the coil, which sends to the antenna, and out to the receiver, and down to the coherer. A dot, dot, dot signal. I'm going to try it. I did it! 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 I did it!
I'm so proud. I'm going to write of my son's experiment to the Italian government.
I will accompany my son to London, where he can show my nephew, Mr. Jameson, the electrical engineer.
I'm thinking I might write to the Italian government about
My nephew, Mr. Jameson, Guglielmo's experiments using Morse code enhances electromagnetic waves.
I could write to the Italian. Should I write to the Italian government?
Good luck. My son is traveling to London, where he can show my nephew, Mr. Jameson, the engineer, an experimenter. It's a new branch of electronics. I can't talk about it just yet.
Have you ever been on a ship that had a carrier pigeon?
I have been on a few.
Have you used a carrier pigeon in an emergency?
Unfortunately, yes.
Did the carrier pigeon make it to shore and you and the crew were safe?
Unfortunately, no.
The pigeon was lost at sea and you and the crew were on your own.
Luck was with us.
There was a ship on the horizon, you flagged her down and then you were safe.
Precisely, yes.
Now imagine your ship could send an SOS through the invisible air to be picked up by another ship.
Science fiction, you mean?
Maybe science.
So a magic genie comes out of a bar and flies over to the nearest ship to give the news.
Maybe not a magic genie.
Or psychic occultists could betray this dangerous ship in peril with their mind.
Maybe not a magic genie.
Or the god of the sea, Neptune, could walk on land and give the English Navy the news.
Maybe not Neptune. Maybe science.
Maybe a magic genie.
Maybe science.
Maybe psychic occultists.
Maybe science.
Maybe Neptune.
Maybe science.
Maybe science.
Maybe science.
Maybe science. Maybe science.
It's my lunch break.
It's my lunch break.
It's my lunch break.
The boy can't be more than 15.
The boy can't be more than 15.
Why, boy can't be more than 15.
Mr. Jameson will owe me for this.
Mr. Jameson will owe me for this.
Mr. Jameson's going to owe me for this.
Welcome, welcome, my friends, to this electromagnetic waves experiment. Guglielmo Marconi is my cousin, so please accord him respect, or I'll hear it from my aunt. May I present Mr. Marconi? Thank you.
This experiment, which I don't think has ever been done in public before, shows the electromagnetic wave, which is invisible, travels from this antenna, through the air, to this antenna, through the coherer, to the bell, and rings it. The waves travel at the speed of light. This will only take a moment. Okay, here it goes.
I'm a mechanical engineer. I don't understand this electric mumbo jumbo.
I'm an electrical engineer. I don't understand this electromagnetic mumbo.
Mr. Jameson, I know someone who knows someone who knows Mr. Priest, who's the head of the post office. He's an electrical engineer, and he's in charge of the post office and the telegraph wires. I'll write to him. You never know.
You never know.
Why don't you, listen, why don't you just take him out to lunch and let me know if he's a nutcase, because I have far too many physicists trying to bring me down. Signor Marconi, why don't you let my assistant take you out to lunch, and then you can come back and show us the experiment, eh?
Where do you want to go?
Let's go for a walk. I haven't been to London in a while.
You are going to show us an experiment in electromagnetic waves.
How you can communicate with electromagnetic
It was 1896. Marconi was 22 years old. And when you were 22 years old. I was almost 40. George Kemp, a former electrical engineer for the Royal Navy, but now working for the postmaster, Mr. Priest. And he assigned me to be Marconi's assistant in his experiments. Didn't take long before I realized that Marconi did know a lot more about electromagnetic waves than I, and Mr. Priest was happy to have him under his auspice so we could keep an eye on him. Now, Marconi first put a transmitter on the roof of the post office and a receiver on a neighboring roof and tried to send Morse code. After a few weeks, we succeeded. I say we because I was working side by side with Marconi. Next, we went to the English seaside and tried sending from farther and farther distances. It worked for a few miles. Then a German electrical engineer came to visit Mr. Priest.
I hear you have no wireless machine.
Would you like to see it?
Yes. Very interesting.
He's only 22.
I am the very model of a Royal Navy lieutenant. I'm working with electrical and other new experiments. I'm trying to connect the Morse code with these tiny blue light waves because the Royal Navy shall be bursting all and everywhere. I've heard it through the grapevine that this Mr. Priest from the PO is working with this Gresham chap from Italy or somewhere, though a demonstration will be done and one I shall be present at because the Royal Navy shall be best in all, and that is that.
As most of you know, I do not give up graces readily. But Mr. Marconi, Senior Marconi, as young as he is, with our team's help, has taken the electromagnetic wave much further than either Heinrich Hertz or Sir Oliver Lodge, and soon now the British Navy has also done some experiments. While we're waiting for their results, I'd like to introduce you to Signor Marconi.
Thank you, Mr. Priest. And thank you to the British Navy. We now know how to communicate with electromagnetic waves. The question is, how far will the communication through electromagnetic waves take us? How many miles?
A lot of notable physicists were very skeptical, especially Sir Oliver Lodge, England's premier electrical physicist.
I am going to write a letter to the editor of the London Times.
Yes, dear.
Why wasn't my experiment featured in the London Times? I, the premier electrical professor in all of England, Professor Oliver Lodge, rather than this schoolboy who's Italian.
Yes, dear.
Mr. Priest, that idiot, is using that boy. I am a noted physicist who proved that Heinrich Hertz was right.
Yes, dear.
That you could catch electromagnetic waves with spark gaps and send them up through an antenna into thin air for 10 meters, into a receiver, and through a coherer. Now that is serious science.
Yes, dear.
And in that way, I was able to make serious headway into making contact with the dead.
Yes, dear.
Marconi. Marconi.
I am a spiritualist.
I'm not interested.
Marconi, you have opened the world to majestic new depths with your stupendous, unbelievable electromagnetic waves.
Thank you.
We must prowl the invisible waves for the forgotten pleas of the deceased.
I'm doing
Now,
science.
shush. We must invoke the frequency that they use.
I'm doing scientific
Shush.
research on
We have a
electromagnetic.
seance. We have a seance. And the past is the question. What frequency do you use? I want to know. Someone has to tell me.
Good luck.
Someone's going to find out. They're always in my head. What are they talking about?
You need to patent your magic box. We know you're under lots of pressure. Mr. Priest, of course, has been very helpful, but he does not get to keep all the treasure. We think you should keep it in the family. Make the patent in your name only. We are, of course, incredibly excited by the times wizard, Guglielmo Marconi. We can raise the money that you need. Of course, Mr. Priest might cause a scene, but it's your special discovery. Let's call it Marconi's wireless telegraphy machine.
Yes. You could be the chairman of the board, and you will be the president.
We can raise the money that you need. Of course, Mr. Priest might cause a scene, but it's your special discovery. Let's call it Marconi's wireless telegraphy machine. Let's call it Marconi's wireless telegraphy machine.
You did what?
I patented the machine under my name.
I can't believe it.
It's called Marconi's wireless telegraphy machine.
And you did it without me.
You have been so helpful.
I never did it without my help.
You have been so gracious.
Oh, and behind my back.
I am so grateful.
Marconi and his team are trying to do what hasn't been done before. I'm here reporting and observing on Marconi on the coast of France to see if he can receive a message by Morse code through electromagnetic waves from the coast of England, 36 miles away over the English Channel. The time of the message is scheduled to be at 4 o'clock. It is 59 and 55 seconds, 56 seconds, 57 seconds, 58 seconds, 59 seconds, 4 o'clock. Marconi, the inventor, has shown for the first time the electromagnetic wave floating through the air with the words, "Greetings to France from England through the ether," done with Morse code from the coast of England to the coast of France.
That's very rude. I'm here as queen to purchase not one, but two of these wonderful Marconi electrostatic, why? Oh, doesn't matter who's Morse code. You have a little laugh.
Yes, Your Majesty. Ken, you will need 2 technicians, I'm afraid.
That's not my problem then, is it? I am the queen. Oh, I grow weary.
Yes, the Queen Victoria of England did purchase 2 of Marconi's wireless machines. I was now working full-time for Marconi, having given my resignation at the post office. Mr. Priest wasn't very happy. Mr. Priest tried to talk me out of it, and when that wouldn't work, he yelled at me. Well, in 1899, Marconi and I sailed to America to participate in America's Cup, the worldwide sailing race. We installed a transmitter and receiver on a steamship 30 miles to sea that could communicate to the shore and keep folks informed of the precise progress of the race. Now, we did have competition, however. A Mr. Lee DeForest, American physicist, well, he had tried to start his own wireless company, but he was rather disorganized. However, his interference did help Marconi and I come to understand the problem of tuning. Well, here he is now.
Hi. I was the first in Yale Science College, getting a degree in electromagnetic waves. I'm a loner, but I'm destined for greatness. I applied for a position at Marconi's wireless telegraph, but didn't break me back. I won't be a loner, 'cause I am destined for greatness. A dodgy businessman said fortunes could be made at the America's Cup, and he hired me to make it happen. Too bad he was younger, but I'm still destined for greatness. And the publishers pressed to back us, and I got busy without too much fuss. Marconi's throne, he will discuss. My name is Lee DeForest. Remember me, you must. Marconi's Morse code signals interfered with mine, so we took turns during the race. Now I serve as the dethroner. I am destined for greatness. Another GNR signaling. I got so frustrated that I threw the damn transmitter off the boat. I'm kind of a joker, but I'm still destined for greatness. But I got more patents than Marconi. I'm sure that I'll make millions if I just could get the funds for starting up. So, I'm looking for a donor, 'cause I am destined for greatness. Oh, I am destined for greatness. I'm destined for greatness. I'm so destined for greatness.
Now, truth be told, Lee DeForest made and lost at least 4 fortunes in his lifetime. But everybody loved Marconi. Marconi and his magic box.
Marconi, Marconi, Marconi!
We are happy to be here in New York City, bringing our new technology, Marconi's wireless telegraphy system, to the America's Cup.
Marconi, Marconi, Marconi!
Now, Nikolai Tesla, that famous Serbian-American inventor, physicist, futurist. Well, he did figure out a way to use alternating current, AC, successfully. But believe it or not, he had a lot to say about wireless.
One cannot help admiring the confidence and self-possession of experimenters who put forth carelessly their views and who with what days, not say hours experience with device, venture before scientific societies, apparently unmindful of responsibility of such step, and put forth their imperfect results, opinions hastily formed. Shoot, the sparks may be long and brilliant. The display, it's interesting to witness. The audience may be delighted. But one must doubt value of such demonstrations. Unlike my sophisticated and powerful system, my rival, his invention is a worthless trap of interrupting currents, wasting 9/10 of energy. It's just suitable for amusement of small boys, just beginning their electrical experience of batteries. $1.50 induction coils.
Tesla, America's own and only non-inventing inventor. The scientist of the Delmonico Cafe in Waldorf Astoria's Palm Garden has been at it again. And this time, news of young Marconi's success in telegraphing through space has fired Tesla to feats heretofore undreamed of. And he filled columns in the Herald, which paper, I much fear, inclines to help Tesla make a guy of himself, with ponderous droolings of amperes and resistors and circuits and volts and things. Tesla says he could do anything Marconi does, but of course, he doesn't really do them, and I think that may be because he doesn't want someone to find out how they're done. Oh, he knows all about the theory and the practical machinery of Marconi's messaging miles through space, and he can do it too, if old Bill Jones were still alive. Indeed, the actual results of the methods of the two inventors shows only one slight difference. Marconi messages through space, and Tesla just talks through space.
On our way back to England on the ocean liner, the St. Paul, Marconi and I installed a transmitter and receiver, the first ones on a commercial ship. Oh, it was a heady time. And Marconi was just turning 25 and as yet unmarried.
I may be from Indiana, but I did just graduate from women's college. I studied French Romantic literature. I don't understand electronics, let alone this electromagnetic wave stuff. Mother and I are traveling through Europe. You may kiss me.
Oh, Marconi is engaged, but he's very, very, very busy. While he was busy setting up training programs for all the Marconi wireless companies that were popping up, he had to fulfill his contract with the British Navy to install transmitter and receiver rooms on the British ships. He had to talk to his board of directors, asking them for more time. They had given him a great deal of capital and had yet seen much profit at all, while he was working with his engineers, trying to figure out the problem of tuning. And he was in the process of hiring a Mr. Fleming, the most notable electrical engineer in England, to help him design the largest transmitter in the world. He was very busy.
I am very busy. I can only work for you part-time.
Thank you, Mr. Fleming. I will get right to the point. This is top secret. We want to build the biggest and most powerful electromagnetic wave transmitter in the world. We have ones now that can go 150 miles. We think we can do better, perhaps as far as the Atlantic Ocean. Will you try?
The transmitters will have to be massive.
Yes.
I will try.
At this point, Marconi was living totally on boats. He sailed to Cape Cod to explore the viability of setting up a transmitter and receiver station there, but decided it was too far from the shores of England. So back he came and helped Mr. Fleming try to design this transmitter. Well, then he got out the maps, and he found in Newfoundland, the easternmost part of Canada, the town of St. John, 500 miles closer to England than Cape Cod. So he wired, using those under-the-ocean cables, the officials there to introduce himself. After all, Marconi's wireless was getting worldwide attention. Well, of course, then he needed to speak with his board of directors.
December 10th, 1901. I've come to St. John's, Newfoundland, a British holdout in North America, where Signor Marconi has just shown up.
We will not tell the reporters what our real reason for being here is.
He and his associates are busy building a temporary transmitter and receiver station.
We will tell the reporters we're transmitting to ships within 80 miles, like we know we can do.
His associates are trying their best in this bitter cold to fly special balloons and kites attached to antennas, attached to transmitters and receivers.
We are here to push the boundaries of wireless communications.
One of his assistants, George Kemp, almost got swept out to sea trying to attach a balloon.
For me, for us, we face life or death with wireless and this experiment of sending electromagnetic waves across the Atlantic.
The Marconi Wireless Company has already proved useful with icebergs within 100 miles of St. John's.
Our largest transmitting station in the world is in England, 2,000 miles from here.
But in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, thousands of miles out, wireless can't reach ships.
We will attempt to transmit from there to where we are now, the letter S, ... at 12:30 p.m., December 12th, 1901.
But so far, Marconi hasn't spoken much.
Code
We met on a luxury cruise liner across the Atlantic. Very romantic and very silly. To tell the truth, I don't really know him. I've hardly even seen him these past 12 months. His letters he writes he's very busy. He's inventing wireless communications. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be his fiancée anymore. It's over.
It's over. She doesn't want to be my fiancée anymore. You know what's begun. Electromagnetic waves can travel across the Atlantic Sea in the matter of seconds. They go at the speed of light. And I will prove it on this ship without a shred of doubt.
You know, maybe your receiver will catch a transmission at 500 miles out to sea. Maybe you won't. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. We all made a few bets.
We got permission to put a receiver on board we did Then I'll ride back to Canada with you and start the experiment.
Maybe he can. Maybe he can't. I'm going to turn all my cigarettes.
We are aiming at 1,000 miles out to sea. Then we're aiming at 1,500 miles out to sea. Then 2,000 miles out to sea.
Maybe he can. Maybe he can't. Maybe ways to get debts. We docked our boats in London for 3 weeks. All over Canada. Now I'm here to report if Marconi's way and sail over the Atlantic Ocean like he said, or if it was a figment of his imagination. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. It's not discovery yet.
It works at 500 miles out to sea. It works at 1,000 miles out to sea. It works at 2,000 miles out to sea.
Oh, maybe he can, maybe he can. Please not the stress. Well, it seems like electromagnetic waves can go through the air by at 2,000 miles. We've seen it with our own 2 eyes. He can, he can, he can. We got the sweats. Oh yeah, we got the sweats.
All the countries wanted Marconi's ear, especially Italy. So Marconi hired his old friend Solari, the Italian electrical engineer, to help him explain Marconi's wireless to Italy. Well, he also sent Solari to Germany to explain the technology. Unfortunately, the Germans did not like the message.
We have our own wireless company. We don't need Marconi's wireless telegraph company. Except for businesses.
But you see, Marconi's machine is like an apple. You need an apple seed to grow. Your company is like a blackberry. It's an inferior fruit. Not as good as Marconi's wireless telegraphy company. Wouldn't you say?
Who can
Solari arranged for Marconi to have use of one of Italy's royal yachts in exchange for the latest in equipment that he had developed. Then Solari introduced Marconi to the King of Italy. The King of Italy wanted to meet Marconi. A lot of people wanted to meet Marconi. Marconi and I sailed from England to Glass Bay, Cape Breton, Canada, and installed a temporary little tribute to Canada, and install a temporary transmitter and receiver. And when they were ready, we began to send. But all we got was static. Static on our side, static on their side. For 20 days we fiddled with the equipment, and occasionally faint indications, but essentially electronic gobbledygook. Then, on December 21st, a signal came in loud and clear, the letter S in Morse code. The tuning was clear on our side and clear on their side. Marconi's body went from nervousness to complete relaxation as he tapped that lever. His confidence and concentration were piercing. He had asked a member of the London Times to compose the very first message to be sent with electromagnetic waves across the Atlantic. It read, "Being present at Marconi's Canadian station, have honor to transmit with electromagnetic waves greetings to England and Italy. It was a glorious time.
I don't know how, but wireless can go across the earth. We know how to transmit an electromagnetic wave. We know how to receive an electromagnetic wave. An electromagnetic wave can carry Morse code. We are tuning in on the frequency. There's a lot to learn, but hallelujah.
Fable.
Cheese was curious in the 1920s, and he was friends with Mussolini. Mussolini was hot.
Mussolini ruled for 20 years till 1944 when he was shot.
Marconi died in 37 at 63. He missed the Second World War and all the bloodshed.
Ashes turned on holy cruel, and Mussolini and his work were in the same bed.
Like all humans who sit at the table, Marconi had a tainted fable.
Tainted Fable. Tainted Fable.
The rest of our fable will be tainted. Marconi had his triumphs, and it's truthful. But history is there, it doesn't lie. Marconi had regrets, and it's truthful. Like all humans who sit at the table, Marconi had a tainted fable.
Tainted Fable.
Tainted fable.
To an underling.
Build it here.
To another underling.
Try the antenna twice as high.
To the German government.
We believe Marconi's wireless, rather than your telefunken machine, is the only way to communicate with the world.
To his board.
We need more money. But you will get it back, we think, 100-fold.
To answer a lawsuit that Lee DeForest was bringing.
My companies are engaged in the strictly commercial enterprise of transmitting and receiving telegrams, not in conducting so-called competitive experiments with companies who claim to be my rivals.
But to a school that teaches Marconi wireless telegraphy.
You're embarking on the future. You are learning a brand new technology, wireless communications.
To the English Post Office.
We think Marconi's wireless has the sole rights to the technology of wireless communication.
To an underling.
The transmitters, they need to be more powerful.
To the captain of the ship that he's sailing on.
Now you see the excitement of Marconi's wireless. You can send a message to another ship without any cables, with the right technology 500 miles away, or to shore 2,000 miles away. You know the name of this woman over here?
Her name is Inez Mulholland, and she's on a trip to London with her mother. And she has got some strange ideas.
Thank you.
You're Guglielmo Marconi, and you build machines that send messages wirelessly. I'm Inez Mulholland. I'm going to London to meet with the suffragettes. They're doing stupendous work. And then I'm going to take what I've learned back to the U.S. and fight for the women's right to vote in America.
In a few days, they were engaged. But it didn't last long.
To an underling.
The tuning of the airwaves is crucial. Must do more research.
To George Kemp.
You see, the trains, they're satisfactory, but these new automobiles are astonishing. You can drive yourself. You can go 20 miles per hour, 25 miles per hour. I want one.
In a speech, thanking the University of Bologna for an honorary degree.
Grazie.
In a speech, thanking the University of Oxford for an honorary degree.
Thank you.
To a wax likeness of himself at Madame Tussauds.
Thank you.
To his father's death at 80 years old.
Papa.
To reporters wanting to know more about rumors of romance between Alice Roosevelt, the president's daughter,
We're just friends.
To an underling.
The ship-to-ship transmitters, they're working within 500 miles of each other. Good work, good work.
On a weekend away from work?
Miss Van Raffles, it's so nice to be with you on your island getaway.
The pleasure is all mine. Have you met any of the other guests? Miss O'Brien, have you met Signor Marconi?
Oh, how do you do?
Miss O'Brien and Signor Marconi spent the rest of the weekend getting to know each other. She is a member of the Irish aristocracy. I introduced them, you know.
Would you be my bride?
My.
Maybe.
To reporters.
We have over 60 Marconi shore stations in Britain and beyond. 120 ships have been equipped with Marconi's wireless, and we have offices in Canada, America, England, Germany, Italy. Will you be my bride now?
Maybe.
To an underling.
We have got to find an alternative to the spark gap technology. And we've got to find it before the German Telefunken does.
To his lawyers.
We have got to fight these lawsuit patents in the courts. Would you marry me now?
Maybe.
To an underling.
The tuning, it's crucial. We must do more research.
Yes.
Excuse me?
I said yes. We were happy for a while.
To his engineers.
Our receiving station in Clifton, Ireland will be the biggest in the world. There are over 8 wooden masts 200 feet high to hold up the antenna, and the box is clad in galvanized steel that has the...
He had mistresses, he was Italian.
electromagnetic waves was still relatively new. Just the year before, he had commercialized so anybody in the public could send a message to a loved one across the ocean. For his achievements in 1909, Marconi was awarded the very first Nobel Prize in Physics.
I have a confession to make. I only know part of what an electromagnetic wave does. I don't know how or why an electromagnetic wave works. I'm not a scientist, I'm not an engineer. I'm an inventor and an entrepreneur. Back when Hendrik Hertz died, I was 16 years old. From his electrical pamphlets, I copied his experiments. Then I got an idea. Send Morse code with electromagnetic waves. I'm not a scientist, I'm not an engineer. I'm an inventor and an entrepreneur. So then we add to the antennas. We build them higher off the ground. Sometimes using kites until electromagnetic waves could reach a couple miles, then 100 miles, now 1,000 miles. I'm not a scientist, I'm not an engineer. I'm an inventor and an entrepreneur. Now we have gone commercial. You can send your loved ones a cherished message with Marconi's wireless telegraph machine across the Atlantic Ocean. I'm not a scientist, I'm not an engineer. I'm an inventor and an entrepreneur. I'm not a scientist, I'm not an engineer. I'm an inventor and an entrepreneur.
January 1909. The liner, the Republic, with 1,500 passengers, started its voyage from New England, headed for Europe. On the coast of Massachusetts, in dense fog in the middle of the night, the liner was struck by another boat, and it started to sink. The Marconi operator for the Republic, Jack Binns, roused from sleep, got on the wireless, and got the nearest boat, the Baltic, to come and rescue the passengers.
Jack Binns.
When daylight broke the next morning, it was a Sunday, there was one of the greatest concourses of ships ever seen on the high seas. Everywhere, as far as the eye could see, were ships. Every liner, every cargo boat equipped with wireless that happened to be within a 300-mile radius of the disaster. After overhearing an exchange of messages between the Baltic and the Republic, my ship, well, they gathered round, and they stood by to be of whatever assistance they could. It was a fine testimonial to the power of wireless.
April 18th, 1912. On its maiden voyage, the huge luxury liner, the Titanic, hit an iceberg and started to sink. The Titanic had a brand new Marconi system on board, and the Marconi technicians started to send out wireless signals, SOS. 1,400 perished before any ships got there, but 700 souls were saved. Without Marconi's wireless system, all the souls would have been lost. Marconi just happened to be in New York City when the ship with all the rescued passengers pulled in. Marconi was at a dinner party in Nez Mill, Holland. His former fiancée was there too. They went together down to the wharves where these ships were docked.
Guglielmo Marconi were not one of the most modest of men, as well as one great man. We would have heard something, possibly much, from him about the emotions he must have felt when he went down to the wharf and saw hundreds after hundreds, survivors of the Titanic, every one of whom owed life itself to his knowledge as a scientist and his genius as an inventor.
Since the beginning of his career, Marconi worked hard. And if you were lucky enough to work for him, you worked hard too. Now, I know of two Jewish gentlemen who worked for Marconi. It didn't seem to me that he cared about such things. But the taint was to come.
I am Lord Isaac. I ran the business side of Marconi's Wireless from 1910 to 24. Marconi, he ran the scientific aspects of the enterprise. So many electrical doodads to figure out. So we both worked together to make Marconi's Wireless Telegraphy Company a smashing success. I was rather good at my tasks. Our family, we are one of the oldest Jewish families in all of England, dating back centuries. My uncle, Sir Henry Isaac, was Lord Mayor of London. And my dear brother, Rufus, he had a stellar career as the top barrister in all the land, and then was Lord Viceroy of India. We were all rather good at our tasks. Now Marconi spent years on his boat Electra. He built a transmitter and a receiver. He was always working on ways to make electromagnetic waves smoother for the customer. After all, he invented wireless for all to use. He was, in my view, rather good at the task.
And this.
I am David Sarnoff. I was the first head of NBC, National Broadcast Company. Before that, I created the RCA, Radio Corporation of America. It was a big corporation that grew from a much smaller wireless company, the American Marconi Wireless Telegraph Company of New York. Before that, I was a commercial manager in the growing technology world. Before that, I was a 15-year-old office boy in the new electric industry of America. Before that, I was a very hungry kid, surviving on the east side. Before that, I was just a little child, leaving Mother Russia and the hopelessness. I knew what they were saying was true, and I dreamed of this wireless company, the American Marconi Wireless Telegraph Company of New York. I loved Marconi. When I was moving up, I would be by his side and fetch him anything he wanted when he came to town. I was the wireless operator when the Titanic sank, and I was able to sing and coordinate so many boats that night. And then in 1915, I had another idea. A radio station that played music and blues. And so began Radio Corporation of America. And before that, I was Marconi and I became such great allies in the electric industry, and we both loved the American Marconi Wireless Telegraph Company of New York. I am David, son of...
The automobile was also a brand new invention.
Marconi had to have one.
While vacationing in Italy,
Marconi was in a terrible accident,
his wife was unhurt, and she nursed him back to health.
but he lost one of his eyes.
They gave him a glass eyeball.
It made him look like he was staring into outer space.
After the accident, Marconi lost that youthful quality he had until then.
The rules say that I, the King of Italy, cannot name someone a senator for life until they become 40 years old. Well, Marconi is now 40 years old. This rule is as old as Roman times. I will give Marconi the Medal of Senator for Life as a great Italian inventor and patriot. Maybe now he will come and live in Rome. We can only hope.
My dearest Steve, how have you and our children been?
We have been missing you.
Well, as you know, I have been in Rome since the war started, working with the Italian government on diplomatic relations. Having been given the Senator for Life honor was quite beneficial. Oh, and by the way, my old friend Inez Milholland, she's in Rome, reporting on the war.
Oh, really?
She misses her husband terribly. So, me and my compatriot, Denunziato, the poet and playwright, he is keeping her company.
I can't believe this. These brave men are fighting this stupid war.
Marconi, lei è bellissima.
Denunziato is a playwright and a poet, and a politician and a patriot, and a fighter. Very, very famous in Rome.
I want to feel the fire of war so I can report it to the little old lady sitting in her kitchen in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Sei così bella, piena di sentimento.
I am playing the scientist in this war-torn trio, in this melodrama playing out in Italy.
War! War! It hurts so badly.
Sei più bella di un angelo. Vaquero e brute.
She sees the men in the trenches, and she feels their pain. She writes heartbreaking articles about them while I do diplomacy about wireless things.
I can't go on, and yet I must go on. Oh, my brave poet, my Denunziato, my inventor, Marconi.
Il mio amore per te è come un cane, un calò.
The Italian government needs new earphones.
I'm in the trenches with the perishing troops. Oh, agony! Agony! Horror! Horror!
Oh, cosa soffrono così tanto per te?
There are some testy negotiations happening with our neighboring countries concerning wireless.
I'm dying. I'm dying. Goodbye, my brave soldiers. Goodbye, my suffragettes. Goodbye, my poet. Goodbye, my inventor. Goodbye, cruel world. Perhaps I'll see you in another lifetime.
Oh, ti ho perso. Oh, il cuore sta per scoppiare.
She died of pleurisy of the stomach. She died of a broken heart. My dear Inez, she was so audacious and so daring, and she died at only 30 years old. Dear Inez.
Marconi's wireless company was still a major company in the world, and don't forget, it brought about RCA, the radio company, in 1922, and later the first television company, NBC, the National Broadcast Company, in 1944.
We were working with long waves, but now short waves have proven much better. Radio, and direction, and radio velocity. Radar. You see, this was the new technology in the 1920s for warfare. And my old office boy, David Sarnoff, spearheaded RCA and brought radio to every household in the world.
Very good. You have brought great dignity to our country. Wireless technology has no boundaries.
Marconi, posso presentarti Mussolini?
Sì, I, Mussolini, have created a new political fascism. We are the future. We are here to stay. Would you be the science program head in 1923?
Perhaps.
Ah! Yes. Very good, very good. You will be Fascisla. We can't let you go. Viva Italia! Viva Italia! You have brought greatness to our country. We will make everything work right.
a bunch of rods tied to an axe. Mussolini was a working class fellow, and he formed his own political party, Fascismo. He was charismatic, and he published a newspaper, but he came to admire Hitler. He came to power in 1922 and held power for 22 years until 1944, when he was captured and then shot dead, along with his mistress, by opposing Italian troops.
Mussolini, we have technology for brand new radio. Do deal with us. Italo radio can be one of ours. German, Italian, combination. Soon.
Mussolini can make the trains go on time. I'll go back to Italy to live. For my father's sake, I will make this my dwelling. I will come back to Italy to live. I like the way Simo rolls off my tongue. Fascist doesn't tell the same story. Simo is a word that makes you feel modern. The future is known and all its glory. The King of Italy has given him support. He must have some charm. Mussolini, he needs a forceful punch. He does need war. All my travels, all my books, the Electra, they take me to faraway places. My marriage is over and my romances are with glamorous faces. As far as this new thing radio goes, I will leave it to my associate. One person can tune in to a new station, but to the public it could be an opiate. With Mussolini and his party, Simo, I will give this a try. We want to bring order, we expect Italians. Maybe with him they'll comply. My businesses are the best in the world. Mussolini should show me respect. If he wants me to share the power with Germany, he needs to talk to me direct. For my father's sake, I will make this my dwelling. I will come back to Italy to live. I will come back to Italy to live.
Subito, dispiace. My associates tell me you are not interested in being the headman.
Oh, not yet. I am interested, of course. However, my businesses are the best in the world. Why should I listen to the Germans?
Anyway, you will become machismo. I will put you in charge of all things wireless, including the new radio.
The first radio station in the world, WKAP, out of New York City.
The first radio station in Britain, the BBC out of London. The first radio station in Germany, the Wusterhausen out of Berlin.
The first radio station in Italy. The brand new
Dear V, we have been divorced for 7 years now, and you have gotten remarried. Through it all, I have cherished our friendship. You are the mother of my 3 children, and now I would like to get remarried. My mother, as you know, raised me Protestant, but the young woman that I want to marry is Italian, a strict Catholic. Her father works for the Pope. Anyway, the point is, I would like to convert to Catholicism. Will you please tell the court that our Protestant marriage was not till death do us part? Divorce was inevitable. Much admiration, Guglielmo. I hope people come to visit Rome, the eternal city, which, thanks to fascist rule and effort, is assuming once again something of the splendor and majesty which characterized it in the days of Augustus. Throughout Italy, visitors will notice the major milestones set by fascism along the path of civilization and progress. You will certainly appreciate, above everything else, the new spirit which a force of a new ideal brought into action by a truly great man has succeeded in arousing throughout Italy.
Il dottore?
Marconi has a hard time breathing.
Well, the Marconis began a trip around the world. The first stop was the Chicago World's Fair of 1933, and below it this big banner that says Marconi Day. Italian Americans pay tribute to Christopher Columbus and Guglielmo Marconi. Well, in Washington, D.C., they have lunch with President Franklin Roosevelt and Eleanor, and he answers all their questions. Well, he and his wife go on a train across America, and he enjoys the Southwest. In Los Angeles, he meets all the famous movie stars. In San Francisco, the Italian-American mayor greets Marconi and gives him a key to the city. Well, are Mussolini and Hitler going to join forces?
No. They will never join forces. They are too different.
Well, the Marconi sailed from San Francisco to Hawaii, and they stayed at the Honolulu Ritz, and then to Japan, and he met Emperor Hirohito himself, and they stayed at Frank Lloyd Wright's magnificent Imperial Hotel, and then to Korea, and then to China, where Marconi met Chiang Kai-shek. And Marconi set up an electromagnetic wave that was specifically between China and Italy. And then they went to Ceylon, and then Bombay, India, and then back home to Italy.
Chisma. It's a very popular around the world. It's not. America really likes it.
Oh, yes.
Il dottore?
Marconi has a pretty mild heart attack.
You know, I like it when the people who I assign to run the agencies in my government do what I say.
Il dottore?
Marconi has another pretty mild heart attack.
I have a secret police to do my dirty work. So does Hitler. We think alike.
Il dottore?
Marconi has a pretty mild heart attack.
You know, I will invade Ethiopia. Yes. In the 19th century, we had a foothold in Africa. As head of my science program, you make a speech about the importance of imperial Italy.
Il dottore?
Marconi has another mild heart attack.
Marconi. Hitler is building a massive army. I will build a massive army too.
Il dottore?
Marconi has a not so mild heart attack.
Hitler dislikes the Jews. I will dislike the Jews. And we will get rid of them.
Il dottore?
Marconi has a heart attack.
I'm going to die today. My heart is broken. I am not close to any of my children. I don't see them much, but I don't care at all. I'm going to die today. My a big mistake, but I don't care at all. My life is over, but electromagnetic waves have just begun. My life is tainted, but electromagnetic waves have just begun. I'm going to die today. My heart is broken. Fascism is the obedience to one. Mussolini is a gangster, but I don't care at all. I'm going to die today. My heart is broken, but I figured out how to communicate worldwide with electromagnetic waves, but I don't care anymore at all. I don't care at all. I don't care. I don't care.
And then Guglielmo Marconi was gone from your world. It was 1937, in 2 years, World War II would begin. 100,000 souls attended his funeral in Rome. After all, there were plenty in the world who loved Marconi. Marconi had plenty of money. He was from the upper class. He was a successful capitalist. And then came Mussolini and fascism with a horrible ending. Like I said in the beginning, I am the spirit of George Kent, and I worked with Marconi by his side in the laboratory, in the field, all the heartaches, all the triumphs. What a mesmerizing